Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm back with a really exciting video. I'm going to be doing my full coverage drugstore foundation routine. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to get full coverage, a flawless skin like this using only drugstore products. So it's light on the wallet, heavy on the coverage. That was not a funny joke, I'm sorry. If you guys want more drugstore videos, give this video a thumbs up to let me know, and I will certainly do more drugstore only tutorials and videos for you guys. Also, how do you guys like my new background? Let me know down below in the comments what you think. I got it from society6.com. They have so many backdrops like this on their website. It's literally ridiculous. Like, they have thousands of them, and they're all made specially like by artists. So I thought this one was really, really pretty. I just thought it's nice to like kind of change up my background. Like, I get bored easily, so I'm going to use this background sometimes. I'm going to use my other background you guys normally see when I'm filming. Like, I'm going to switch it up in my beauty room. I'm going to have a couple different backgrounds. So this will be one of them as long as you guys like it. I think it's really pretty with like the bright colors. It's like springish, a little bit different. So they have so many tapestries on their website. It's crazy. So I'll link it down below in case you make YouTube videos yourself or you want one for like your room or whatever, but they were actually really affordable, so I liked that as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, but without further ado, let's just go ahead and get on into the video. Alright you guys, so let's go ahead and get started. First, we want to make sure that we prime the skin. So my favorite drugstore primer is the Maybelline Baby Skin. I absolutely love this. It's very comparable to the Benefits Professional. So I'm going to apply this primer to any areas that I have enlarged pores or fine lines or any areas that I kind of want to cover up. This is really just going to fill in those areas. So I'm not applying it to the whole face, but just in areas that I have those problems. Up next, I'm going to go in with a concealer to cover any blemishes. This is like a concealer in a pot. I like concealers in pots like this because they tend to be more full coverage when covering up like blemishes and stuff on my face, but when using my under eye, I don't like concealers like this. They tend to be too much on the under eye area, but they're really great for covering up anything that you have that might be like a problem area. So I don't actually normally do this, but I do have a couple breakouts on my cheeks and one right around my mouth right here, so I am going to go cover up those areas. And you can definitely use your finger to do this, but I have long nails, so I'm just using a brush. And I'm just going to place it on those areas. Some people do this after they do their foundation. You can feel free to do that. I just tend to do it before just so I can make sure that it matches, because I'm going to put my foundation over it just to make sure everything matches like really nice, because I don't always have a concealer that matches my skin tone. As you guys can tell, this is pretty light. Now we're ready for foundation, and this is something that I get questions about all the time. So I am going to preface this with a disclaimer. If this is your first video of mine that you're watching, then you might not know this. If you're a ride or die, you already know this. You can skip through this part. But I match my foundation to my neck, not to my face. It's really important that you guys do that because you want your whole body to all flow together and be one color. But if I was to match my foundation to my face, as you guys can tell, my face is a lot lighter than my neck. So my face, if I match my foundation to it, would be a whole lot lighter than my neck. So I match my foundation to my neck so that it all flows together, because I do not self-tan my face. I do self-tan my body, but I don't put it on my face just because I'm constantly washing my face, so it doesn't really make sense for me to put self-tan on because it's just going to come off super, super fast. But when I do put my foundation on my face, it is going to look a lot darker than the skin on my face. But keep in mind, I'm matching it to my neck. I promise you guys, at the end, it will all flow together and everything will match. So for my foundation, I have to be complicated, and I like to mix two foundations together. Honestly, if you use either one of these, you will get a beautiful look, but my personal favorite preference is to mix them together. So I'm going to use the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. I have this one in shade 857, and then the L'Oreal True Match foundation in shade W5, and I'm going to mix these two together. So I'm just mixing those two together on the back of my hand, and then I'm just going to use my finger and apply them to my face. And then I'm just going to blend that out with a dampened beauty blender. You can use a Real Techniques complexion sponge, which is a really great drugstore option to the beauty blender. Mine is just dirty, which is why I'm using a regular beauty blender, but the Real Techniques one is great as well. So I'm just like pouncing it on my face. Alright, so as you guys can see, I have now matched my face to my neck, and we have a really nice full coverage canvas to work with, and I'm now going to go in and conceal my under eye. So I like a really light and bright under eye. So I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This one is in the color Neutralizer, and I'm going to apply this down first as a highlighter. So I'm going to apply this in a triangle form in my under eye area. So I'm going to bring it from like right here, the tip of my under eye, down to the side of my nose, and back up. This is really going to help to kind of highlight and brighten that area. And then I'm also going to bring it down the bridge of my nose, right above my cupid's bow, a little bit on my chin, and in between my brows. And then I'm going to go in again with the Beauty Blender and blend that all out. Now I'm going to go in with another concealer. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I absolutely love the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind to really highlight and brighten that area, like I said, but coverage-wise, it really doesn't give that much coverage to my under eye, so I do like to go in with another concealer that's a little bit more full coverage on top of that so I can really cover up any darkness that I may have going on. And for the Maybelline Fit Me, I am in the color 20 Sand Sable. So I'm just going to apply this, again, in a triangle. And then once again, just blending out with the Beauty Blender. Now I'm going to bake my under eye area. So I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Fix setting powder. I absolutely love this for baking. It's really great and really affordable. So I'm going to take a generous amount of that on my Beauty Blender and set my under eye concealer. Alright, so now that I have let that sit for about 10 minutes, I normally go and do my brows. As you guys can see, I just like do something else with my makeup while I let it sit. I'm just going to go in with a clean, fluffy brush and just kind of wipe away that excess. And then now the last step is just going to be to set our entire face. So I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I absolutely love this. I have it in the shade Medium Buff, and I'm just going to set my whole face with this. So this is the completed look. I hope you guys did enjoy this drugstore only tutorial. Give this video a thumbs up if you want more drugstore only tutorials, and I'll be sure to do that. And also be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. It truly means the world to me, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys!